max stacks for both. And you can see we're still hitting 50-ish K, just like we were before. We have geo damage up. Very nice, critting consistently and constantly because we're able to get both stacks up. So very nice damage showcase here from the good old Serpent Spine. Why is so cheap? Anyway, we're gonna walk over here, E this guy, attack, 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 Whiteblind, good to go, max stacks. And you can see we still hit that dude for 42K. Last time we were in here, we're hitting for like 45-ish K. The damage is pretty similar. Our crit rate isn't as good as it was with the Serpent Spine build because I think I forgot to change that circlet. So we're at like 51 crit rate or something. Reuse, recycle, rewind, be kind. Basically is the method to this madness. Come here. Dude, I got a sword. I can hit you from across the map, bro. We have the R5 Stonethresher as well as Serpent Spine and Whiteblind. We're going to be showcasing you in-game which one of these builds is going to be best for you, as well as how to utilize each of these weapons, because each of them are going to be utilized in a slightly different way mechanically inside the game. And if you don't understand those slight mechanics, you're really not going to get the most out of those weapons, regardless of how refined you are on them. So the first one we're going to be showcasing is going to be none other than the Redhorne Stonethresher, which is going to be the best one at R1 compared to even R5 Whiteblind or R5 Spine. However, you're all going to want to see them in action because, well, how much more damage is it going to be? Now, the other thing about this weapon is it is the easiest one to kind of plug and play. Thank you for getting my Raiden Shogun shot and whatever. I was just trying to swap characters and you flinched to me. Here, flinch this. Flinch this. Yeah, get flinched, bro. So you don't really need to do anything special with the Redhorn Stonethresher. You just need to like activate your stuff whenever you want. There's no stacking it up, nothing. It's just gonna give you additive damage to everything you do. And we're gonna be cutting people down like butter with this weapon. And we're gonna be doing 11 in 12. So you can see it showcased versus hilly trails and as well as different other enemies on top of that. Also 11 does have like a geo damage bonus up right now. So that's gonna be a little bit different compared to floor 12. So let's do both the floors here. These are gonna be the wolves, and you're also gonna see the ability for Noelle to heal through all of the different wolf damage here from, what's it called? Corrosion again. So we're gonna have our burst here. We're gonna be smacking these wolves around. We're probably gonna need to cycle again because we could cleave that guy, but he just doesn't wanna show up. Just doesn't wanna show up. So yeah, we ran out there. That's cool. I'm gonna drop this and drop this again. I'm gonna go into my battery, which in this case is Raiden Shogun, because it's gonna battery my whole team. Wolves are gonna fly around. Nito Petito, love to see it. Goro, drop the flag, drop this, recycle, reuse, recycle, rewind, be kind. Basically is the method to this madness. Come here. Dude, I got a sword. I can hit you from across the map, bro. So the Stonethresher, consistent high damage, gives us defense as well as the nice 88 crit damage. And then most importantly for the refined version, you're gonna get 80% of like a mod based off your defense on every normal and charge attack you do, which is awesome because that is applied to your crit chance, your crit damage, your geo damage as well. We're gonna do the spine here, and the spine's gonna have a unique sort of twist with it based on the fact that we're using the Husk. Husk wants you to be off the battlefield to get stacks. Spine wants you to be on the battlefield. How are we gonna deal with that? It's actually pretty simple. So what you do here, if you're using the spine, you put your spine user in slot 1. This is gonna allow you to do a couple of things here. Now, slot 1, you can hold off if you're in some sort of domain, you're doing solo player, right? You're doing the Abyss. You can sort of come up here and just like, make a sandwich. You still get the stacks before the battle begins. So you can get all 5 of your spine stacks right then. Start the battle, swap over to other characters, do a couple things, swap back in 9 seconds later, and you'll be good to go because you're gonna be getting Husk stacks off the battlefield every 3 seconds, and you don't lose spine stacks while off the battlefield, which is awesome. So we're gonna quickly swap over, drop this little banner, summon this little lightning thing, throw out the roaming banner, throw this down, make everyone have a bad day. Pretty sure they're already dead. Nito, Petito, and then we can swap over, boom, and we're good to go. We have max stacks for both. And you can see we're still hitting, this is floor 11, 50-ish K, just like we were before. We have geo damage up, very nice, critting consistently and constantly because we're able to get both stacks up. So very nice damage showcase here from the good old Serpent Spine, and we also have our Elemental Burst ready to go for the next round. Now, spine build versus, good old corrosion-based wolves. Is it gonna be enough? Are we gonna be able to heal through all the corrosion damage on this floor? Let's find out. So we're gonna throw up this, get our defense buff up, throw out Elemental Burst, find someone to E, Boom, good to go. Number 4, we got max stacks of Spine, max stacks of Husk, and we're still hitting these guys pretty solid amounts of damage. 32k, 37k. Got a nice plunging attack, 28k, 22k, 28k. Oh, we didn't crit anyone with their shield crack. That's kind of sad. That's pretty sad, man. That's pretty sad. A little bit less damage in the R5 version of good old Redhorn Stonethresher, but easier to build. Oh, this is supposed to be like a Noelle showcase. Don't summon electricity while I'm talking to you. So the Spine build's still very popular, very strong, easy to build that crit rate here. I think we have a crit damage circlet on with this build, 178 crit damage, 69 crit rate, nice, 69.9 by the way. Now let's go over here, let's check out the Whiteblind build. If you haven't used the Whiteblind on Noelle before, one little thing you need to know, and that thing is pretty simple. All you need to do is land 4 hits before you Elemental Burst with Noelle, because you want to have all 4 of those Whiteblind stacks ready to go and activated. I hate getting cross shot there. It feels so cheap, bro. Why are you so cheap? Why are you so cheap? Anyway, we're gonna walk over here, E this guy, attack, 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 Whiteblind, good to go, max stacks. And you can see we still had that dude for 42k. Last time we were in here, we're hitting for like 45-ish K. The damage is pretty similar. Our crit rate isn't as good as it was with the Serpent Spine build because I think I forgot to change that circlet. So we're at like 51 crit rate or something. But even still, we managed to absolutely decimate all of those enemies. So we're gonna do the same thing here. Throw this up, drop this down, elemental bursts all around, swap into Noelle, attack, attack, E, attack, activate elemental burst, and still slapping these. Come here, Wolf. I can map you. Come back. Oh, this guy's a straggler. Where you going, brother? Suffering from success. 28k, 36k, right around where the Spine build was. However, we have a less crit rate, so while we can still hit the same amount of max numbers, our consistency with the Whiteblind build's a little bit lower due to having just a little bit lower crit rate. Activate again, why not? We didn't get our stacks, but it doesn't matter. You see how much less damage you do if you don't get stacks there? It was 18k, way down from like the 20-something thousand we were doing before. So the Whiteblind's gonna give you like the highest shields and heals, but it's also gonna give you the lowest damage output there. And also the stacking thing, some people might find that annoying. However, if you don't wanna pull for the Redhorne Stonethresher, or you don't wanna spend for the battle pass, this is the weapon you can get. It's crafted, it's excellent there. The Serpent Spine here, even at R1, is a fantastic weapon, especially because it does give you that crit rate. You saw the importance of having that higher crit rate when we were using the Spine, because we were critting everything left and right and front and center with near 80% crit. Was awesome there. However, if you want to play that weapon banner, even the R1 Stonethresher is better than an R5 Spine, better than R5 Whiteblind. Is very easy to use as well because you don't have any stacks to worry about, whether it's the Whiteblind stacks or the Serpent Spine stacks. You just put it on, you activate your burst, whatever you want, and you're going to be doing, additional shielding compared to the Serpent Spine because it does have some amount of defense scaling here, and this normal and charge attack damage bonus that you get based off your defense is also amazing and just helps you do everything Noelle does damage-wise. So go get your weapon of choice. You know what mine's gonna be, and go clean up.